I was dancing.
It went.
What?
It froze for a second. I don't think we live yet. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Hi. It was me. It was me. I was like,
I
we're
was
not
like, it
live.
froze.
It
I was like, what?
no, no, the thing, the caption froze for a second. All right.
Oh,
Okay, that's enough for people. Yes, 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 yes.
somebody.
Welcome to our last season 6. Episode 140. Welcome to a new era. I know that's a weird thing to name it, but we'll get to the new era in a minute. Let's get into some stuff because Sam got a concert to go to tonight, so we ain't got time to be playing games with y'all today. All right. First and foremost, R.I.P. to Jay the youngin. I had to say it right. The youngin.
Yes.
Yes. He was shot and killed. I don't know a lot of the details, but I do know that he was not the intended target.
This was in New Orleans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was not the intended target. Um, I would gossip a little, but I feel so bad because he was literally a youngin. So I'm not gonna say who the target was, but he was not the intended target.
Wait a minute, I
It,
don't know who the target was. You got to tell me because I don't know nothing about this story except for this young man died.
so his father was the target. His
Oh,
father
bitch.
was supposed. It's alleged. See, gotta use that word in a podcast. It was alleged that his father was a pedophile, and his father was the target. It's alleged, allegedly. Let me say that out loud.
I'm finna go lay down.
And this is unfortunately they got his son instead of him. Um, so our condolences to the family. I hope that they work that situation out. Like
That's ugly.
very, very. The sins of the father. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
Also in New Louisiana news, mystical girl.
Throw the whole man away.
Damn.
Throw the whole man away.
How many times can you get arrested for the same thing? How many times? How many times? 3 times.
Somebody
Mystical
said somebody said he told us what he was like when he said the first line of the song. I walked in with my dick in my hand.
be
We knew.
cool.
We knew. We knew.
Exactly. He was honest. He been honest from the jump, right?
We just been ignoring it.
Baby. So for those who do not know, Mystical has been arrested again for another rape charge, domestic abuse, strangulation, and false imprisonment.
Baby, no bond.
Nobody. Yes, they not letting him back out. This is your third strike, so you're done. You're done. You're done. They talking about giving him 30 years. You're done.
As a woman, I wouldn't even want to be around this man. Like,
Do you know they said that the incident was with his girlfriend over $100.
what's, are you that pressed?
One,
Are you pressed for money like that?
I don't know, but
I'm
I
so
all I do
confused.
you cannot get arrested for the same thing 3 times and not go to you're going to jail.
I
You're
mean,
going to jail.
look, when he went to jail the first time was because the lady had wrote a check on his checkbook. Are we hard pressed for loot? I'm just confused.
I understand. I am the motto of don't mess with my money. I am
Right.
also the motto of I'm not going to jail though.
Behind no money.
No, because I will figure out a way to get the money back. I promise. Whew, child. So yeah,
Baby, that's deep.
what they wilding in Louisiana? Like relax, y'all. Relax, relax, relax. All right. Um, Lollapalooza was this weekend. We got to see Janae and Sean in the belly.
And the little one.
We love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. There was Lil Durk was on stage. There was an explosion in his face, like he leaned into the explosion. I was very confused. And so he finished I don't know how he finished his segment of the concert, and then went to the hospital. He's gonna be out of commission for a little while so he can heal up. But all of this is bandaged up. I mean, like when I saw it, he was leaning in like this, and it was like boom. I was like, wait.
And then I was trying to figure out, was that hot air? Was it steam? Was it smoke? Like, what was it? Like,
I
because
don't
when they do those things, and a lot of times it's like pyrotechnics,
right.
but it was like smoke. But I mean, Jesus Christ.
And my other thing is, and this is no fault of anybody's, but did you do a sound check? And in the sound check, did you know where these things were? Because the sound check would have eliminated this, honestly. And I'm
Uh,
not, I'm not putting no blame on him, but I'm just
no,
saying a
yeah,
sound
or
check.
if somebody like the cues were off, somebody because here's the thing is that a lot of times with those types of things, they just have cues. So if you're not in the right space, that's
Yeah,
not necessarily gonna stop the cues that
exactly.
people have that are operating these things. So that's yeah,
Yeah,
that's terrible. I saw his picture on
yeah,
Instagram when he was all bandaged up. So
yeah.
get well, little dirt.
Yes. Adjacent news, there was a fest or concert or whatever in Missouri, and the Yin Yang Twins were on the stage, and D Rock collapsed on the stage. I have come to find out he's okay, but me and Tam told y'all when Carlos Santana fell out, you need to have white linen suits, and don't nobody that you on the stage with these heavy ass jeans on. Take them damn jeans off. Take the damn jeans
I
off.
just
You going
want I just don't want them to be dressing like it's the '90s. Stop. That was a lot. We was doing a lot. Or the early 2000s. That was a lot. Them big T heavy. No, don't do that.
yes.
It's too hot outside for that.
It's too hot. But I have on decent authority that he's okay. But Lord, I need my artists to stop falling out, y'all. Stop falling out. Stop falling out. Another cancellation. Shawn Mendes canceled the rest of his tour for mental health reasons. I He didn't get into it. He just said he's just not capable. He's not
Okay.
capable. I
I'm
said,
not
okay,
mad.
do what you got to do. Um, Here in good old Atlanta,
Uh,
Music Midtown has been canceled due to this Bush gun law that Kemp signed into play. It makes it impossible for the venue to ban guns, and a lot of artists have no guns on their rider, which I would think would be common sense for you to say, "I don't want no guns at my show."
right.
So yeah, they had to cancel it. And you asked a great question, which is One Music Fest next?
Yeah, because it's a
That's
public
it.
park. Because when all these things were planned out, that law hadn't been signed.
Right.
And I
So,
am sure
mhm,
that it's going to affect One Music Fest.
absolutely, absolutely.
Unless One Music Fest can actually find another venue. Because that was the deal with Live Nation. They couldn't find another venue in time because Music Midtown's in September.
Yes, they're the first one. Then One Music Fest is in October
So yeah, so the only thing I can say is that One Music Fest has an extra month
to get it
to
together.
get it together. That's the
Yeah,
only thing. But they said it got too close. I
yeah.
mean, and they literally are probably like 30 days out.
I think so. Because
Yeah,
what's today? The first?
yeah. So they were. I think it was like the first weekend in Sept. It was like it
Yeah.
was it Labor Day? It's Labor Day weekend, right?
It's well, Labor Day weekend is like 4/5, 4/5,
Yeah,
something like that. So yeah,
yeah.
literally like a month and some days.
In some
Yeah,
days, yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, so I mean, they did correct
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, it's going to be an insurance liability for them. But
And
thanks,
I don't
thanks
think
Georgia.
Georgia, I don't think Georgia has a big enough venue. Because I was thinking about the actual physical venues, like a
Hmm.
Masquerade or a Roxy or Fox Theater. They For the amount of people that was going to,
Yeah,
uh, they didn't have don't have enough space. You'd
yeah,
have to combine some places,
yeah.
some physical
And I
brick
mean,
and mortar.
and here's the thing with One Music Fest, they used to do it at Lakewood, and it
Mm-hmm.
had multiple stages. So I feel like with they could still probably pull it off if the space is available though. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel like it's not. I think that's what they kept running into
yeah,
is all of the fests for almost the rest of the year are already booked up.
yep.
So you can't find a new space.
And that's the thing is that any of these outdoor things in the state of Georgia, they're all going to get canceled. And thank you, Governor. I said I was like, and this is off topic but on topic
Mm-hmm.
that um Brian Kemp has got to go. They have
Agree.
spent the $31 million in the state of Georgia to prevent people from using healthcare.gov to get better health insurance.
Lord, where is Stacy when we need her, Lord?
Jesus, I don't ask for much.
We need a look. We need a special election today.
Right? But that man has not only he's ruining people's little activities, he ruining people's health. He's horrible. He's a horrible
Yes.
man. Jesus. He horrible. We know this.
Special election today, tomorrow.
He got
But
to
you
go.
know, with him messing up these fests, oh, and you know who be going to the fest, right? I mean, we go there, but we be going to, oh, baby, oh, it's going to be a changing of the guard because you messing with people's fun.
You messing people's livelihood.
And don't nobody like that.
Not at all, bro.
Bye, Brian. Bye, Brian. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Brian.
Yes, he got to go.
Yes. In surprising news, Shakira.
Girl,
Shakira is facing 8 years in jail over $14 million worth of tax fraud.
but here's the thing is that she ain't doing her taxes personally. Where is
But
the
she hasn't done them in
accountant?
years. It's the years. It was like from 2016 to now or something like that.
So
Either 20,
nobody was doing
20,
her people wasn't doing her taxes at all?
they say she ain't did no taxes, and the other thing they said, she's supposed to be filing taxes in Spain. She says, I don't live in Spain, so I haven't filed taxes in Spain. It's a lot going on there,
Well, okay,
but I
so
know
so if,
Shakira can't
if
go to
it's a
jail.
if it's a Spanish court
Hmm.
and she doesn't live in Spain, then that makes sense.
Right.
That does
But
make sense.
that's what they're saying. They're saying she has not filed taxes in Spain, which is supposed to be where she lives, since 2016. It's either 2006 or 2016. Don't quote me on which. I know it had a six at the end. Yeah, and they saying it's for $14 million
She got it.
somewhere.
Look, wait a minute. She got it. She got it.
Somewhere, girl, move them hips. You got it.
Right, you got it.
Come to Magic City, move them hips. You got it.
You got
14
it.
million. One day. You
That's
got that.
crazy.
Um, let me see. So last week, I think me and Tam told y'all about a song by Tiger called "I Can Run," but we said it was trash, garbage, garbage. Are you not embarrassed? All of that we said about Tiger. He made a video for it, and they say the Mexican community. I am half Cuban, and I'm offended. Um, all the Latins was upset about it, so he has apologized to the Mexican community for
But
the
did
video,
you see
not for
the
the song.
video?
I did. It looked very stereotypically
It
racist,
was
terrible.
super offensive.
It
Who
was. It
who
was.
signed off on that shit and
I don't
said
know.
that it was good?
I have no idea. It was horrible.
I can't do it.
Horrible. So as Tam said, he after Rack City, we was done with you anyway. So it is what it is. Um, Khalees.
Oh God.
Khalees versus Pharrell with Beyonce. Khalees versus Beyonce with Pharrell. I don't know. Look, I don't know
Look,
what it go in. All I know is that
look, I'm about to read.
you can't read in the middle of the podcast. You just
No, I'm about
can't.
to read something aloud.
Oh, okay. We're listening. All right.
Um, Naima is my go-to.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna read two
Shout
tweets
out
from
to Music Sermon.
yes,
Yes.
two tweets from Naima.
All
Well,
right.
it's maybe more than two. She says, okay, so here's the big thing that most people were insinuating this
Mm-hmm.
weekend after the whole thing happened
Mm-hmm.
was that Beyonce should have called Khalees and told her. Everybody was harping on that. I mean, she could have given her a courtesy call. And so, in saying that, when people said that, I said to my sister, I said, did she call everybody else? I was like, these two women are not friends. As a matter of fact, she kind of sort of had a problem with her before. Khalees had a problem with Beyonce before. So if they're not friends, we're not in the same circles. Why on God's green earth would I give you a phone call when this is a legal matter that is handled by attorneys?
Okay.
So, but everybody was all in their feelings. She could have called her, and I was like, well, first of all, after you called her stupid, I'm not calling you for nothing. But that's a whole nother story. And so Naima goes on to say, because Naima has worked in the music industry for 20 years plus, she says, just for the record, because I'm having this convo for like the sixth time, artists calling artists who don't have to grant permission for a sample. In this case, it's not even a sample, an interpolation of the track, no vocals, to give them a courtesy heads up is not a thing. It is not an expectation anyone has, especially if there is not a consistent relationship there already. So, nobody was owed a phone call about an interpolation of the beat of their hit song. It says lawyers reach out to lawyers, and each respective lawyer talks to the clients because negotiating isn't personal and it can get awkward person to person. They'll talk to each other about trading clearing features. That's more personal. A lot of artists also take what artists say at face value with no idea of any real context of legal or industry standards and practices, and it's interesting. So, lastly, this isn't about women's empowerment. This is a legal dispute about writing credits and publishing rights, and suggesting an artist highly targeted for suits herself, lawsuits, should publicly jump in this is not realistic.
And there you have it.
That's it. Thank you, Naima.
Yeah, there you have it. It's just I 1,000% agree with Naima. It's not feasible for you to call everybody. It's not feasible for you to call anybody. And this is what you have a team for. This is what you have lawyers for. This is what the people behind the scenes are supposed to do for you.
Exactly.
That's it. Look,
And
look,
I
I'll
just
wrap that up.
and the
Mm-hmm.
thing is that I'm not saying that Khalees shouldn't be angry, but you need to direct your anger correctly.
Your anger should be with your team.
Yes.
That's it. That's your anger should be with your team. So
And then, and then after you hear the song, because you hadn't even heard the song when you
not
made
at
the
all.
first two videos, then you doubled down on it.
Not a
Girl,
good.
I can't call it.
I
Go
would not
cook.
have made a
Go
video
cook.
until I
I
heard
can't.
the song.
Go
Till I
cook.
heard. Let me hear the song first.
Here's the thing is that you only heard about it even being a part of the album is from a fan page. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even you didn't even hear from anybody legit, and you just went off. Don't
Went
do
all
that. Don't do that, girl.
went all the way
We
off.
like you still.
We do.
Yeah.
And I know your husband just passed away, and
Right.
I'm not putting all of that together, but you got a lot of stuff going on. Don't let people gaslight you
Yeah.
into going off about something when you should be what you say you was minding your business, cooking and chefing and in your garden. Okay. All right.
You should have
All right.
continued that until
No.
you had solid evidence.
And we know you have bad blood with Pharrell. We know that. Like we
Yeah.
are 1,000% sure that you have bad blood with Pharrell. If that's who you want to go after, and you've been going after him for years anyway, okay, that's fine. But dragging everybody else into it's not a good look. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just not a good look. Um, there is something going on right now that I can't speak on because I haven't 1,000% looked at it. I know that Nicki Minaj has a 6-part documentary coming. I don't know the date, but the streets is talking. The streets is saying that Nicki fired her publicist or somebody, whatever white woman it is. She a white woman, and she is airing Nicki out on Instagram. Now, I have not had a chance.
Look, I
I've only
didn't know.
I have only looked at like 3 or 4 slides, right? But she is, yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I haven't, when I'm at work, I have my on my phone I have a focus so that as soon as I pull into the building that it shuts my phone off from anything. So I don't ever look at my phone. But now I need to look. Okay.
Yes. And me and Tam will talk about it after, but I can't get into it right now. But the woman literally opened up her page and was like, "Ask me questions," and people was asking questions, and these answers are wild. And I wish we had time. We just don't have time because time just is literally going on like right now. So anyway, outside of that, I don't think I have anything else to discuss. We can get right on into what you guys are here for. Um, I'm not standing for anybody because I just can't think anybody to stand for because I really want to know what's going on.
Well, no, no. I
My
don't.
mind is elsewhere.
I don't- you know I haven't heard anybody this week that I want to stand for.
Okay.
One of my people from the past that I stood for got new music out. Y'all go listen to Frank vocals. That's my boo thing
That's her.
in
That's
my
her.
head. In my head.
Actually,
Um,
that's not true. I am standing for somebody, but go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
who is it? No, I was just shouting out new music. I'm about to tell you the name of
Okay.
the song. Go ahead with yours.
Um, So last week I was telling y'all about Dami and JD Beck, and they had a song with Anderson Paak. And me and Tam liked the song with Anderson Paak. It was
Oh,
called
they
"Take
put
a
out a
Chance."
whole album
They
too.
put out a whole album. I am standing for it because I listened to it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell y'all about the album in a minute, but I am standing for them because how do y'all know these people? Who? How did this? What? I'm standing for y'all because I'm impressed. How do you know these people? Y'all got Busta Rhymes on the project. How?
Yeah, I needed to.
Sway?
I saw that, but I was Beyonce'd up, so I didn't listen to
I
it.
know. That's
But
okay, because I got that album. I'm gonna tell y'all about that album in a minute, but I am standing for them because I want y'all to see what this is what they look like.
yeah, and that's why I was trying to figure out what it was because of what they look like. I was trying to figure out what it was.
I'm standing for them because kudos, damn it, kudos for Dami and JD back. I don't know who is who. I don't care, but kudos
Right,
to
that's all that
y'all
matters.
because y'all excellent. Look, excellent. That's all I got. Just excellent, excellent.
So the new song by Frank Vocals is called "Everything Freestyle." 3 minutes of the goodness that he always gives. So again, I don't need no more EPs. I need like a full length hour and 35 minutes worth of music. Look, music, not music, music from Frank Vocal.
When you want an hour and a half, most of the artists is giving out hours. You want 30
I want
extra minutes.
old school because if you give me an hour and a half, that means each song at least 3 minutes long. At least.
Okay. Look, all right. All right. All right.
So, all right.
All right. Y'all know what we here for. Beyonce put out her seventh studio album. It is called Renaissance. It is one of three albums that apparently is coming because I do read liner notes. Yes, I do. And it is I'm only prepping for Tam. This I'm prepping. This is all I'm doing. It's 16 songs, an hour and 2 minutes.
Yes.
And we are gonna let Tam take over after this. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. So now she can just talk about the music.
So, I would like to preface everything that I'm about to say with the fact that this record ain't for everybody.
All right, all right.
People, if you are a Beyonce fan, well, let me take that back. If you're a Beyonce fan, just a fan, you
Okay,
might like a couple of songs, but you're not gonna like the full. Beyonce stands. People who are in the Beehive love it,
okay,
but
okay.
this was to me really an album for the children. And when I say the children, I'm talking about the what some of y'all call and refer to as the alphabet community, the gay community, the queer community. This is a record for them.
Okay, can I say something?
Yes.
Me and Tam talked about it over the weekend. I said it's 10% house, it's 30% disco, and 60% LGBTQ.
Hmm.
And that's your breakdown because that's 100% right there. That's your breakdown. That's
Yeah, it's very
so
much. She does a lot of the chanting that you see in ballroom. It's a lot of ballroom music on this album. And everybody, isn't into that. I would say this: if you are a person who likes to dance, you good. Um, you know how me and you always talk about sequencing. She
Mm-hmm.
she gave all these tracks to a DJ and said, put it together the way it's supposed to go. Because
Like in the club.
yes,
Yes.
like they do in the club, and then the way that it flows is that you don't know when one song ends, when the other song begins, and you on track five, and you ain't know you was on track five.
Special
Um,
special shout out to the transition between Energy and Break My Soul.
look,
That's my favorite transition on the whole album. That's my favorite transition.
baby,
Babe, that transition right there was transitioning. Okay, go ahead.
she
I'm sorry.
transitioned the hell out of that one, but
Absolutely.
it was definitely. I feel like most of it is very high energy and then groovy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two good words. I will say that, of course, I like pretty much every song on here. I will say
Mm-hmm.
my favorite. I of course like Church Girl. Um, Plastic Off the Sofa is a number one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Move with Grace Jones and Tim's.
Okay.
Uh, Thick is the other one,
Mm-hmm.
and then Summer Renaissance because I'm a Donna Summer fan. And
Mm-hmm.
it very much is reminiscent because it has a Donna Summer sample, but it's very reminiscent of the Donna Summer song. So those are my
That,
favorites. But I mean, like, I like them all just because of the way that they flow into one another. It's kind of like you could just put it on and just let it play.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Tam is giving y'all the review. I'm gonna give y'all the critiques because you know I'm a critical girl.
Yeah.
So I agree with Summer Renaissance. I am a Donna Summer fan. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I think it's very interesting. Interesting. It's giving something. Um, that she used the Donna Summer sample, and the internet has been talking very much about the comparison between Kelly and Donna Summer.
Yeah.
Yes. So in my mind, I'm like, if there's ever a Donna Summer documentary, I want Kelly in it. I don't want Beyonce in it. I want Kelly in it.
Well,
Y'all
because
hear me?
Kelly looks like her.
Yes. Y'all hear me? I'm not playing with y'all. I like Pure Honey. America Has a Problem is an issue for me because the title is not giving what the song should be about.
No.
And I was like, this is not. I had a lot of hopes for that song, and it was not
No,
giving.
it wasn't. It wasn't that.
Not giving.
And the thing is that, but it was. I feel like she just named it "America Has a Problem" because they took that one sample from. That's a Kilo Ali song.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, okay, but we don't have to name it that. Like a sample is a sample. We don't have to name it that. Thick, heated. Okay, yeah. Virgo's Groove. Can we talk about Virgo's Groove? Let me say something. As a Gemini, I want a groove. Why everybody can't have a groove? I understand that Virgos had a groove. So now all the Virgos run around with their own song. I want a groove. So this is not fair. You got the song called "Signs of Love Making" where all the astrology signs are there, but Virgos get their own groove. Unfair. I don't like it.
And now everybody gonna have a groove. Jesus Christ.
I want a groove. As long as Tyrese ain't singing my groove, I'm fine. Um, my last complaint critique is between "I'm That Girl" and "Cozy."
Uh
It
huh.
flows to where I did not know the difference between the two songs.
Yes. Oh, I
Also,
forgot. Cozy is my song too. I'm sorry.
Tam, the whole album is your song. The whole album, baby.
Look, sorry.
The whole album. Also, because I could not differentiate the two between "I'm That Girl" and "Cozy," it gave very much. Let me see how I want to say this because I do not need to be having my mentions. It gave very much "I'm that bitch," and that's fine. But I don't want to hear it for two songs in a row. Switch it up.
What you were listening to was the dance extended version of by the SOS band that was 12 minutes.
That's what I felt like. I was
That's back
looking,
in the day.
damn,
Y'all don't know
damn,
nothing
the
about that.
song's
That's
still
back
on.
in the day.
I was like, this song's still on? Damn. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want a 2 minute song, but I don't want a 7 minute song either.
you
Like,
literally
Lord,
got 7 minutes of I'm that bitch.
can we balance it out at 4:30? 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I don't want 7 minutes of I'm that bitch. I get it. We know. We know. How about that? How about
Oh
we know?
Jesus.
Like after a while, you are established in the game. Like Beyonce is very established in the game. Baby, you don't need to tell me. I already know. I already know. I already know. That's like somebody saying, "Hey, girl, you brown skin." I already know. I know
Yeah,
I'm brown. I know. I know. You don't need to tell me for 7 minutes. I know. I know. I know.
but I think that you're gonna hear a whole bunch of complaints about you. You will hear more complaints. I'm sorry, I
That's
had to
okay.
I had to pause. You will hear more complaints about that than you. I mean, as a fan, you were like, oh no, this is. But I think that people wanted. I don't know what they thought Renaissance meant. Like, because I feel like people wanted like a regular Beyonce album, and I felt like when she dropped "Break My Soul," it was very much an indicator that it wasn't
Of
gonna
what it was.
be. Yeah, what it wasn't gonna be what you thought it was gonna be.
Yes. Yes. Um, I had a conversation this weekend about the pandemic
Hmm.
and how artists have been locked into the pandemic. And she said in her liner notes, "Hey, I was in the pandemic creating, right? Right. And I thought about it. I was like, okay, Drake is in. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all Drake got COVID, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah,
Um, probably for like the fourth time. But you know, the kind of music that has come out during this pandemic are really it's really stretching our artists. So they're not coming out with what you're accustomed to hearing. Just
right.
and I say Drake, I say Beyonce, I say Kendrick.
Yeah,
None of these three crucial main artists that we are so accustomed to hearing X, Y, and Z from, they came out with a QRST versus
yeah,
the X, Y, and Z.
yeah.
And so we were like, wait, what? And I don't want to say I blame the pandemic, but again, the pandemic allowed artists to creatively come up with stuff that they probably would have never done had they not been locked in the
Right,
house. Yeah, because depending on what kind of house you got, you ain't locked in the house.
right. And the thing is that I think that the pandemic pushed the boundaries for artists and really said to them, I can pretty much do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do at this point. Like
And some people
because
have the fan base to do that.
yeah, some people do have.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of Drake's fans turned on him because of his last album, but he has given y'all enough fuckboy anthems for years to come. Let that man do something different if he wanted to do something different. Like,
He still got fuckboy anthems in him now.
I
Like
mean, yeah, because
still,
if I know we were talking about Beyonce, but I was
no, it's okay.
actually listening to some Drake lyrics, and I was like, if this ain't the most manipulative cornball ass shit I'd have never heard in my. Okay,
I mean, he's Drake.
right, and then I was like, okay, Drake, I
Yeah,
guess,
he's
I
Drake.
guess.
Yeah.
So
So that's y'all Beyonce wrap up. I ain't got nothing else for you. That's all I got. Expect two more albums. I don't know what
yes,
they're gonna sound like, but expect two more albums. They're coming. Um, Dami and JD Beck put out a whole project. It's how many? It's 15 songs, 44 minutes,
hmm
right? So I'm just gonna name some people on here: Thundercat, uh, Herbie Hancock, Busta Rhymes, Snoop Dogg, Anderson Paak, which I told y'all about before, right? These are just some of the people that they have on their album. Yo, I I was tricked. Let me tell you how I got tricked.
wait,
I
pause,
like
pause, 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 pause. I just looked him up. They're 12 and 17.
Years old.
Yeah, years old. Okay, go ahead.
What you want me to say now? I can't say anything. I'm
I
done.
just because I was like, where did they come from? And I'm
I
reading this
mean,
literally.
17, yes, but the 12.
Dami is a 12-year-old saxophone prodigy from France. And J.D. Beck is a 17-year-old drummer and producer from Dallas who began his drum career at 8 and started producing at 12. Okay, I'm done.
I want y'all to know that we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing in our lives, okay? We're not. We're not. Because if you are 12 and 17 and you have all these people on your project, I have failed.
Yes,
I failed.
miserably in life.
I failed.
Miserably.
You know what? I'm gonna come to terms with the fact that I failed, but I have failed. Um. So yeah, considering their age, this project is great. No, I mean it is. It's a good project. It's a good project. It's a solid project. But I got tricked. I'm gonna tell you how I got tricked. I listened to the song with Snoop and Busta and Anderson Paak called Pilot. Such a good song. Oh my God, that song is so good to my spirit and to my soul, right? I was thinking, okay, they all gonna sound like this. No, ma'am. The first three tracks was jazz tracks with heavy saxophone and drums. I was not ready. I really thought that it was gonna be like a whole somewhat R&B hip hopish project. It was jazz, jazz. It was kind of lo-fi jazz, but it was jazz. And so yeah. And then the song with Thundercat, it's two songs with Thundercat, Bowling and Not Tight. They were jazzy. But now that I know that they're 12 and 17, I don't know what I expected from them, but okay. All right. You got it. Go ahead. All right.
I'm in shock.
Yeah. And to have a song with Herbie Hancock, like, who are
Right.
you? Who are you? But overall, depending on how you feeling and what you like, it's not that it's a good album. Let me just say that. It's a good album. When you add the fact of their ages, it's even better album. But that song Pilot, that's a good song. And y'all should listen to it. Because I said so, damn it.
But it's just, but there, if you hear pilot, don't go into it thinking that the rest of it is gonna sound like that. Because a lot of
Because
times,
that's exactly
yeah,
what I thought.
because
I
people set
did.
themselves up as that they hear something and they expect the rest of it to be the same way, and it's not.
It was not. It
Yeah.
was not. It was not. Did you listen to any more albums, or do I have the next one
No,
too?
I did. I did only singles after that.
Okay. K Camp
Oh yes.
has an album out. It's called Vibe Forever. Okay, K Camp. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, it's 12 songs, 31 minutes. I did not get through all of the songs. It's my fault. I had a wild Saturday, so I didn't get through all of the songs. But, yeah, we was together, nigga. We was together. I had a wild Saturday, okay, and I didn't get a chance.
As I tried to look around.
Hey, you.
Oh,
But the songs that I did listen to, 3 a.m. in Miami was a really good song. Holy Spirit was a really good song. If These Walls Could Talk, which is the single from Friday, that's a really good song. Luxury Garments was a good. I'ma just say off the strength, I'm gonna give it a B plus plus plus.
okay,
Okay,
B plus plus.
B plus plus. I did not listen to the rest of the songs. He has a song with Doughboy and he has a song with Neo. We didn't even talk about Neo. Anyway,
You see my
um,
face? You everybody see my face?
but just off of that, and I plan on listening to it probably tomorrow. But the podcast came quickly for me this week. I don't know how it came so quickly.
Yes.
Um, but if y'all get a chance, K Camp is um he's maturing as far as his voice doesn't sound like his voice. It there's glimpses of the old K Camp monos, his not monotone voice. He don't have a monotone voice, but his tone. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
There's glimpses of his tone in some of the songs, but I like what he's doing now.
Okay.
So it works. It works. So if y'all get a chance to listen to that, Wiz Khalifa put out an album. I didn't listen to it, not on purpose. I just didn't listen to it,
I
and
didn't
it's
even know it
called
was out. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it came out this week.
Multiverse,
Oh
which
Lord.
makes me want to listen to it. But I haven't listened to it, and considering this is our last podcast, so maybe Labor Day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look,
But if y'all want to listen to it, feel free.
go ahead. Look, go
Let us know
ahead.
what you think. Our DMs are open on the podcast page. On the podcast page.
Yes.
That's it. This yeah. Um. So yeah, that's all I have. I have singles with you. So let's get into it. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so I want to start this off with us versus them. Quavo, Takeoff, and Gucci Mane.
Yes, tell us about it, Tam.
This is very, I don't know how I feel about this because I like the song with Quavo and Takeoff. What was it called? The hotel
In the lobby,
in
the
the
hotel
hotel
lobby,
lobby or something like that.
hotel lobby. Yes.
I like that song. And then us versus them, I like this too, but this is very reminiscent of Fight Night Migos. It's 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 Fight Night Migos. And
Okay.
I don't mean it sounds like Fight Night. I just mean like the energy on the record is very much Fight Night versus the last Culture record was a tad dry. So
Big facts. Big
I
facts.
I
Big
don't
facts.
know, but I mean, it's a good song. I mean, even it's funny because when Gucci started rapping, I was like, that don't even sound like Gucci, but I knew it was Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounded like him, but it didn't sound like him.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this Takeoff got the hook going. He get the hooks going. It's a rap. So us versus them. It's, I mean, it's a good song. I'm just confused as to why they didn't have this energy on that last record.
Questions that need answers.
Yes, please. From
Well,
Amigos fan, answer.
well, since you brought up Gucci Mane, he has a song called "Dissing the Dead." I like this song. It's basically saying he feels like he started the trend with people dissing the dead, like literally dissing the dead. And he's like, this ain't for games. Like, this is for real business, da da. And we got to stop doing that. And I agree wholeheartedly. It's very disrespectful to diss the
Yeah.
dead. And he knows that he's kind of started that stuff. The beat, the lyrics, everything, it was popping. It was popping. So
Okay.
yes, if y'all get the chance to listen to "Dissing the Dead" by Gucci Mane.
Okay. I'm gonna go off a little.
Okay.
Do you know who Haley Steinfeld is?
I sure do. Everybody got a song with Anderson Paak. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yes. But the thing was that I know Haley Steinfeld has been in a lot of things, but she was in Pitch Perfect, so I
Yeah.
remember having Pitch Perfect. And she's been on a billion other things also, but she has a song with Anderson Pop called Coast. It's a really good song. Like Haley Steinfeld has a good voice. Like she's never not had a good voice, but I didn't know what to expect from her and Anderson Paak, but it was good.
And I was impressed he didn't run off with the song. Because
Yes, he did
if
because
you
he can
give him a
do it.
chance,
He can
he'll
do it.
leave with your shit.
Yes,
Like, can you bring my song back, please?
right.
Can you?
And you looking crazy.
All right. Let's get this out the way. They Marvel released the No Woman No Cry Tim's version.
Wait a minute, why didn't I see that?
It's out. The whole song.
Look, okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Y'all, I think we already talked about it last week. I'm gonna say it again. Bring me the whole soundtrack. I'm ready. I know the movie don't come to November. It's some months in between that. You could drop a single air week for me. I'm good. Go ahead. Yeah. Um, that Tim's version, her voice with the song, it is given everything it needs to give. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that.
So
Okay.
sad. Um, okay. Robert Glasper and Masego did a song called All Mass.
Say it. Say it.
I understood the message
Say it.
and I wanted to like it, but it wasn't. It didn't
It was
give.
not.
It didn't give what it's supposed to give.
I
It
wish I
didn't
had
give.
three
It
hands. I
didn't
wish I
give.
had three hands.
It did not give what it was supposed to give. I listened to it twice, and it
That
still
song
didn't
was
give what it.
just bad.
I don't
I was like,
know.
who
It
leftover track is this?
it needed a drum beat, some more drums under. I don't know.
It needed a complete beat switch.
It
It was
was like
not a good beat.
a waste of a Masego feature to me.
And a waste of Robert Glasper's talent.
Yeah, I don't
It was
know.
not good. It was not good. I'm very
Look
disappointed.
like this. Yeah. Mm-mm.
No,
Sorry. Sorry
I'm
to
with
that man. Sorry to that man.
you. I don't know him. And my Mariah Carey,
Sorry to
I
that man.
don't know him. Larry June in my pockets. He in his bag. He always in his bag. Yes, Larry. Sure, in my pockets too. In everybody's pockets. That's where Larry June should be. I don't have nothing bad to say about Larry June, so I'm not a good person to talk to about this. So
Oh my
yeah,
god.
no, I'm not. Go ahead. What you got?
Okay. Um. So I feel like she was listening to the people on the internet.
Okay.
Shinsia put out a new song called Rain, and
I heard that.
she's talking her shit again, and that's what I want.
Yeah,
Now I have one complaint.
I'm listening.
1 minute and 50 seconds. Bitch, what is that? Can you
A
give me
T
a full 2 3 minutes?
A T's. A whole
Yeah,
T.
but I mean, the song is the bomb. Like she was talking her shit again. That's the Shinsia that I love. Is Shinsia when all of this singing and being cute. No, girl, that's
Being
not what.
pop.
Yeah, that's not what we asked you to come here for. That's not what we
Yeah.
want. So she back on her shit. I'm excited. Come on, Shinsia. Let's give me some more.
It's a whole bunch. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was a whole bunch of songs that I did not particularly care for this week.
Oh my god, I thought it was just
That
me. My whole list was shitty. Like most of my list was very shitty.
I could really roast some songs, but I don't. Even Kyle Dion, he had a song called Heat Wave. It was not good,
Mm.
and I felt some type of way because my boy Xavier had him on his album singing. I'm like, you should have just released that as a single. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, yeah, Heat Wave was bad. Oh my God, there's so many songs that were not good. Um, I mm, I think I only got like one other song that I would want to talk about because the rest of these songs was
Yeah.
trash. As I'm scrolling through here. This what's the name of these boys? Nav, Lil Baby, and Travis Scott. Never sleep.
Mm, mm, mm,
I slept. I slept
mm, mm.
hard. I slept good and hard. I
That
slept
was that wasn't
so
good.
hard that there was lines on my
That
face.
was
How you mess up a Lil Baby feature?
that song wasn't good. That
How
song
you mess
wasn't
up
good.
a Lil
Look,
Baby?
that song wasn't good.
All right, Sam, what you got? Because the rest of this stuff, I promise, I'm about to just talk shit.
Um, New to You, Calvin Harris. It's got Normani, Tinashe, and Offset. That was a good song. Um, I feel like Calvin Harris has a knack to put people on songs and make it sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with him it's hit or miss, but this one was a hit. Like he's done a song with Offset before,
Uh huh.
and so it fits his voice. And then Normani, she good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't ever see it for Tinashe, she's good. No diss to Tinashe. I just
Tinashe, isn't she on the chorus, right? Tinashe's
Yeah,
on the
she's on
yeah.
the hook. So I mean, but it's a good song. Calvin Harris has a certain audience, and this
Mm.
fits his audience. So
All right. Sorry, Tinashe. We just don't see it for you. Um, one of the other songs I actually liked was "Long Day Pussy Crazy" with Buddy and Gwen Bunn.
I miss that too.
It's it's a good song. It's a good song. Long Day Pussy Crazy. I said, well, that's two things that I feel like I can relate to. So therefore, and it's Gwen Bunn and Buddy. Okay.
Yeah, you
It
can't
was
go
good.
wrong. Can't go wrong.
It was a good song. I will give them that. It was all over the place, but it was a good song. I was like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Um, go ahead, cause I.
Snarky Puffy put out a single called Bet. If you like
All right.
Snarky Puffy, you love it. You know, they're a jazz group. It's a
Mm,
live recording, so it's a full 5 minute song. Ooh, you know the children ain't ready for 5 minutes worth of music.
that's a lot
But
of time.
that's a lot of time to them. But
Yeah.
Snarky Puppy, I'm assuming that they have another live album coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
But this single is called Bet.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm about to tell you something.
Is it already out?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Their last thing they put out an EP in March that was live, but yes, well they put out. Hold on, they put out one another single. Okay, in June. This one in July. It looks like there's an album coming. I'm just looking at the
Okay.
cover to the singles, and it's the same cover. So I'm assuming they got a new album coming out live
Okay.
in Texas. It looked like in Dallas.
The last song that I liked was Bona by Sanford the Great. That beat was ridiculous on that song.
I
If you
didn't.
ask me what it's about, I can't answer you. But it was the last song that I liked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oops, hold on. As it almost came on right now. Um, and that's it. The rest of the songs, I promise you, I'm gonna shit on them. If you ask me about, it, I'm
Oh my
like, it's
god.
trash.
So,
It's bad.
so I have a. It was an artist, and I don't know if you talked about this person before. Trey 23. I thought that this person was a rapper, but they are an R&B singer. See, see, Trey 23.
No, I don't think I've ever discussed him.
Yeah. I listened to the single. It's called "Keep Doing You."
All right, that sounds like a rap song.
Right, but it's not. It's actually look. When did this album come out? Did this fool put out a whole album this week and I just didn't listen to it?
Probably for good reason.
Oh,
A
what?
whole
Oh,
project.
wait, wait. It says okay, so you can laugh. It
Okay.
says out of the district is the name of it. The song that I just said I listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, it's on there, but it has the release date as August 5th, 2022. But I see it on title and I can play it if I wanted to. I was like, August 5th is Friday, right?
Yeah. New Music Friday.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know if
Somebody
it.
got to get fired.
Yes, because that don't look right.
Somebody got to get fired.
Yeah.
Our boy Teddy Swims has another song with aluminum, Elenium. There we go.
Yes.
Elenium, not aluminum. I don't know who that is. Elenium.
Yes.
Called All That Really Matters. I do like that song. That's
Okay.
not a waste of a feature. Um, but then after that, it's hard for me to talk to y'all about anything else. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm with you on that. That was
Yeah,
yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to
I
discuss with
feel like
y'all.
everybody took a bowed out because it was Beyonce week.
Which you supposed to.
Yeah, I feel like everybody kind of they
Yeah,
gave it on up.
yeah. Except for the youngins, the 12 and the 17-year old, they didn't know. They didn't
Yeah, I
know.
mean, and they feel like we're jazz anyway, so who the hell's
Mhm.
gonna listen
Yeah.
from that group of people? So
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I don't have anything else.
I was looking for a sexual behavior in the ghetto to send it all, but
Yes.
all of the songs that I can't find all the lyrics to Big Boogie songs because all his songs is nasty and
Wrong shit.
just super raunchy. And I mean, I lightweight feel like that's why I like him. I have no clue. It's really terrible that I'm that type of person, but
You
big
like what
dude, big dude, that's his name,
you
big dude, big boy.
okay.
But Yeah, cause that's I don't want to. I already did Pussy Power. I did that one already. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
yeah, so I don't have nothing for you. I'm sorry. It was a weekend.
mm-hmm. Look, we had a time last night.
Boy, we had a
We had
time
a
last
time last night.
night.
Um,
People are mad
uh,
because they're gonna be like, "What did y'all do? None of your business."
we had a time last night. That's all I can tell you. We had a time. We had a time.
Yes,
Um, I think that that's it. Tam is on her way to go see Durand. I am on my way to go see Kendrick tomorrow. Um, and as much as we would like to stay here with y'all, we gotta go. We got things to do.
yes,
We bid you guys adieu. We gonna probably take the whole month of August off. We might pop in if she has time. We might pop in on our anniversary, our 4 year anniversary.
Ooh.
Now, mind y'all, we took 7 months off for a pandemic, so but our 4 year anniversary is like August 22nd, something like that. We might pop in for 5 minutes and then we out. But we will be back probably after Labor Day.
Yes, probably after Labor Day.
we we need a month just to recoup, regroup. I had to find some better ways to do some things here, et cetera, et cetera. But we will be back.
Yeah, we coming back stronger. Look, stronger than ever.
Yeah, yeah. Look for us in September. If y'all have anything y'all want to talk about, want us to talk about, send it to the music page. We're on Twitter. We are still on Instagram every week. Um, and that's it. So we bid you adieu, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, as per usual. Wow. Um, and that's it. We will see y'all in a month. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, hey, say bye to the people, Tam.
Oh, bye, people. Bye bye. See you in a month. 30 days coming soon.